Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I flipped those. Good night, whichever. Whenever you're watching this, welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. This is a general reading, and understand that it is a general reading, so only take something if it resonates, and if not, just hang out with us and be entertained, hopefully. Um, so, um, Shoot. I forgot to turn off the HVAC fan, so it might be a little loud again. Okay, but I just feel really pushed hard to hurry up and get into this and do this now. You might also hear Maggie snoring in the background. Um, I felt so compelled that today I have my lovely glittery, well, not glittery, but iridescent mug, and it's enormous, and it says Boss Babe. A little cheesy, but you know what? I love it. I love it. I love it because I feel like today is the day to take control, get things done, start getting started on a good foot. That's what I'm getting. Get started on a good foot. For whatever reason, that I think may resonate with someone out there too. It feels like there's a channeled message coming through. And it feels very directed, very pointed. And it's almost like, hurry up and get your stuff together. You've got to get motivated and figure out what it is that you want. Whether it's to clean out a closet or a cabinet or a drawer, or to do a whole career path change. But get yourself prepared. And also, the other message that came through very clearly right before I started doing this is use your discernment. Use your discernment, okay? Think for yourself. Watch who you trust. And this is not a warning. There's nothing dire, no conspiracy theories, nothing like that. It's just, we live in a world with a bunch of people with ulterior motives, and my hair is going every which way. I'm sorry. And so sometimes you just have to be prepared to stand up for yourself, take care of yourself, and that's just the way it is. Not all people will have your best interests at heart. Many will. There are a lot of good people out there. There are so many good people in the world. And those are the ones we hold on to. There's only like one or two, and I'm getting the feeling that there's like one who's kind of conniving. The word conniving is coming up. Well, that's an old word. I haven't heard that in a while. So there's just one kind of miserable, conniving individual who is not happy. It will be short-lived, whatever they try to throw out at you. Okay? Understand that. It will be short-lived. Come into your own. Come into your own. Stand in your glory. Stand in your peace. Stand in your light, and nothing can harm you. Anyone who wants to believe what someone says about you, especially if it's not true, if someone wants to believe gossip, then that's because they are jealous of you too. I don't even have to do the channel because they've been feeding me this information. This is like a psychic reading for someone. Choose your friends wisely is what I'm hearing. If people want to believe the worst about you, then that's because they've got a grudge or something going on within them that's not quite right. And it smells like a whole lot of jealousy. Okay? All right, the energy just lightened, everything lifted. That was it. Yay. All right, good deal. Woo, that was intense for a minute, though. Yeah. The manipulative conniving individual is just, everything comes out in the light. They will show themselves for who they are. Okay, all you got to do is be yourself. Be yourself. Show people who you really are. Just be happy. Be happy, and the truth will win out. There you go. That's a message. All right. I wanted to pull, so now we're moving on. Yay. Okay, so that was simple. See how quickly that energy passed? That's how quickly these people fall to the wayside who do not have good intentions. So, I was going to pull an animal ally card, but you know what? I keep coming to the Light Seers Tarot. So this is the one I'm going to use at this moment, and we're going to get a reading. We're going to see what we can do. Okay. All right. And that was a selenite wand that I just touched the deck with. Selenite is good as a good clearing stone. All right, so let's get to it. Mother and Father God, all that is in the light, spirit guides and guardians, beloved elemental energies, come into this space and into this reading. Thank you. Let only that which comes with the highest good be allowed in. Okay. This one just kind of jumped out from the side, and I was supposed to take a look at it. So it's someone watching and waiting. Someone watching and waiting, watching and waiting, watching and waiting. And it could very well be a King of Pentacles. It could very well be this kind of, and again, gender is irrelevant. It's about the energy of the card. So this is a very kind of settled energy. I just dropped those. It's a very settled energy, but either someone is watching you or you are watching for someone, or it's mutual. But I'm hearing there is a coming together. There is a coming together. All right. All right. Now, I don't know if that was a separate message, because I feel like we're going to get a whole lot of different messages today. So let's just start fresh. If it applies to that, great. If not, just understand that that's something in the background for someone. All right. What is the message? The dominant energy for the collective today. What is the dominant energy for the collective today? And this kind of came flying out. The Ace of Pentacles. And Spirit, I'm going to need clarification, and I'm going to need you to step in and step through to give me the words to know what you want me to say about any cards that come up. Oh, my word. We got some good stuff going on. Yay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. All right. Well, a minute ago, this might be something to do with that previous reading, because a minute ago we had the King of Pentacles, and this one ends with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so, and they said, look at the one on the top. And the Page of Pentacles. Man, we got a lot of coin energy here. All right, and one more. Queen of Swords. Don't get stuck in your head. So the message for that is, don't get stuck in your head, just let it flow. Let it flow. This is not the time to overthink, okay? So just let it flow. That was the message from the Queen of Swords. Now, all right, so here we go, Spirit. You're on. We've got the Ace of Coins, the Ten of Cups. Woo-woo. Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm really drawn to this Page of Swords. This is someone who has birds surrounding them, but instead of helium balloons that are lifting this person up, they're reading a book, delving into the world of imagination and fun, but they're light bulbs. those are not balloons, those are light bulbs on strings. So their inspiration is sort of like the buoy. The inspiration is the hot air balloon. I mean, the intuition and the knowing and the insight and the light bulb flashing moment, right? I hope that makes sense. I was jumbling my words up a little bit. I know sometimes I say things that sounds like I said the wrong word or I added it's because I'm jumping around and my it's like I'm thinking one thought and I'm trying to talk while I'm thinking something else at the same time, so they kind of cross. So every now and then, I apologize for that, but you guys know where I'm going and what I mean. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and we started out with the Wands and watching out the window, and then the King of Pentacles. Let your intuition take the lead. They're just saying be inspired. Be inspired. And the only caution is not to limit yourself. Don't limit possibilities by being so analytical, but what about this? Well, what about that? Blah, 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 blah. Because it's the minutia that's going to just kill it. It's just completely going to you're going to get buried in the details instead of seeing a bigger picture. The details will work themselves out. Okay? And as someone I have an eye for the detail, I can promise you that. So I get it. I get the wanting to make sure you are covering all your bases and, well, what about this? Well, what about that? But sometimes you just have to say, what is the goal? What is the overarching goal? Focus on that, and things will take care of themselves. Every now and then we get lucky and that happens. This is one of those situations. Your happiness will come when you let go and just release. Okay, they're being very specific. Release the need to control the minutia. Release the need to control the details. Keep your eye on the bigger picture, the big picture. This is someone competent, confident, and we had a matching pair. All things can be worked out. What a nice thing to say. I'm hearing, see the grand, glorious nature of things. And I also just heard there's no need to be afraid. There is no need to worry or be afraid. Okay. You have divinity looking out for you, watching over you, and protecting you. Nothing is going to be brought to you. There may be challenges, but nothing will be brought to you that, one, you're not going to learn from, and two, any challenges or obstacles that you can't overcome. It also is an indicator of how much something will mean to you. Okay. Well, hey. All right. So, we are going to now look at the Sirens song. I feel like music is going to be important today. Notice sound, notice repetitive sounds, notice the sounds of nature. If you can't get out, find something online that is that are nature sounds. Yeah. Surround yourself, and if at all possible, if you can get outside and be around the natural world, that's going to be very healing for you, okay? There is, again, yet the caution of worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. So don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Be in the here and now. That's a big message. Be in the here and now. I'm just hearing the future will take care of itself. The future will take care of itself. Be in the here and now. Don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Okay. All right. What is the dominant message for the collective today? What is the dominant message for the collective today? Interesting. Man, good lady, mediator, and the two coming together with the mediator. All right, what is this in reference to? The end of a crisis, and I'm asking Spirit just to feed me the words. The end of a crisis, the coming together in union with a clear understanding of boundaries. A contract revisited. A mediator in place to help with the direction and course of things to come so that you can be in the here and now. This isn't up to you to fix. There will be someone else who will step in as the mediator. What is this about? There's gonna be a contract revisited, and I feel like it's either from personal life. It doesn't feel like professional life. It feels like personal life. So something's going to be revisited. This is an older document that's going to be revisited. It's going to bring clarity, resolution, and peace. Oh. And I feel like it's going to help both parties move on in a productive way. It's finally going to signal a release of a need to control and hold on to something or someone. There's going to be that, after a little bit of grumping and harumphing and all of that kind of business, all of a sudden there's going to be this sense of, wait a minute, this could be good for me, and some freedom as a result. And that's what's going to be on the other end of it. We need more clarification on this, please. They said take the one on the bottom. All right. High honors, good outcome. Prison and house. Well, this is interesting. Okay. So here's what we've got. High honors. Someone is going to be acknowledged. That's what I'm hearing. Someone is going to be acknowledged, and that's what they need. They need to hear something positive about them. Good outcome. It's going to be fine. The doves of peace. A prison, and then a house. That's kind of like a scary look. Personally, I think that's kind of a scary looking house. Kind of has that look of, oh, what is the one with, you know, the shower scene with the crazy guy who, yeah. Well, anyway, I don't remember the name of the movie now. But anyway, kind of creepy looking house. So, high honors, a good outcome with the doves of peace coming together, prison, and a house. Now, I know those are, it's sea vegetation that we're seeing here, but it almost at a distance looks like flames. So, someone's going to be released from a self-imposed sense of duty, responsibility, self-imposed, almost like serving penance, like a prison sentence. You feel like you're serving penance, when actually what it will do is give everyone freedom. It will give everyone the freedom they need to pursue what they need for themselves. I feel like there's a move coming to, this doesn't feel like a good house. It feels like it's part of this prison. But then you get the doves of peace. So, okay. You've got a male energy, a female energy, a mediator coming in. It felt like revisiting a contract. There will be positive words spoken that will help to release any negativity, bring in a peaceful resolution, and release from a sense of contractual duty. Now this one I feel like it does in this instance. I'm getting a second read on it. Yeah, so someone's going to be released from either a lease, so they're going to be able to get out of a lease, or someone's going to be able to get out of a contract from an employment contract, or someone is going to, someone's going to get a reprieve. You're going to get a release from a contract that is binding you and holding you back. Others, it's going to be a contract that is revisited. Kind words after not so kind words will be spoken, and there will be a peaceful resolution where everyone will actually be in a much better place. And I feel like there are moves happening, big moves happening, like literal physical big moves happening, potentially across state lines, or depending on where you are in the world, but in this country across state lines, which with the size of some of the states in this country, it'd be like moving from one country to another, but without the passport. Although you do have to have a special ID now to travel. It's anyway. All right. Now we're going to get our animal cards. Someone is getting ready to have a new start, and you're being released. There's going to be that's what that is about. It's like, but it's starting to show up in more than one way. So it's someone who, but there's a revisiting. Well, yay, that was good. I just flew, yeah, they just flung out all over the place. Black bear, guardian. So everyone is protected in the process. That was the only one on the table that came face up. Okay, well, we're not going to, no, there's like a ton of cards there on the floor, and I'm not, no. That was just, The two that I see that went the furthest and they're face up, guess what? Dragonfly and horse. And what I'm hearing is create your own magic. Create your own magic and wonderment. And then the horse is freedom to truly be who you are. It's not like you're galloping and running off to the hills. It is horse spirit in that you are free to truly be who you are. That's a beautiful message. And that's what I'm taking. And I'm not bending down there and picking all those up right now. All right. So, last deck that we're going to work with today, the Pulp Tarot. They're saying just open right up here. All right. Very first message, 4 of Cups, creepy hand coming through the window. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you place your faith into. Or who you give your trust to. Who you place your faith in. Just because someone says something doesn't make it real. And they're saying actions speak louder than words. So remember that. Words are wonderful, but watch the actions. So for some of you out there, someone may be trying to put one over on you, or you, oh, I get it. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. There may be a communication coming in. It's just going to be more of the same. Be ready. If someone tries to come back into your life, be aware that it doesn't, and again, this is a general reading. You have to use your own discernment. And it's always good to give people a chance. But this doesn't feel productive. This does not feel like someone who's actually done the work and changed. And I'm hearing take the card off the top. Yeah. 10 of Wands. There we go. There was a glare. So there's still a burden being carried around. Someone's still dragging around the weight of past decisions and burdens. Someone's still carrying their own baggage. They haven't unpacked it. So if you get a message from someone, understand that, of course, if you want to, listen to them, hear it out. But I don't think there's any growth or change. Okay, one more time. Yeah, so it doesn't feel like there's growth or change. So if this person, if you receive a communication from someone, and it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a former romantic partner. This is someone you don't have contact with now, or very limited. It doesn't feel like there's any growth. They're still carrying around all their burdens. All right, what is the message for the collective today? What is the message for the collective today? Man, what is with the flying out on the floor? And that one's on the side. Okay. You just went right back in the pile, though, but I'm going to put you out here. No, it went on the pile for a reason. Okay. That one came out. All right. I think we're in for a wild ride. I really do. We are in. Oh, and look what just flipped upside down on the table. King of Pentacles again. Someone's got a king coming in. Or you're a king. You're going to step into your kingly authoritarian power. That's a good feeling. You know what that would be? Boss babe. Or how about boss lady? Or boss king of pentacles. All right. So let's see what we got here. We have the 9 of Cups. sultry. This is a sultry Nine of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Wands coming in quickly. I know, I still haven't eaten. I'm a little shaky because it's time for me to eat. And, ticker tape parade, Six of Wands, victory. Two of Swords. It's still a little scary. Don't trust it. Fast action. We've got two fast action cards. And then King of Pentacles. So we've got a Nine of Cups with a very sultry energy, ending with the King of Pentacles. So it's either someone is coming into their full-on sassy pants self. It's like no one's going to tell her what to do. She, he, whatever. No, this person feels good about herself. Fast action. Victory. Victory with the ticker tape parade, that was a big battle. That was a long, hard fought battle. The fact that it's this kind of victory parade is very important. It's final. It's the finality of victory over fear. And even though we still have a little bit of a Two of Swords here, I don't even see it as a crossroads. I see it as the leftover residual, oh, but what if? A little bit of fear still, not necessary. You got the Chariot, someone else wearing her hot boots and her sassy shorts, getting ready to just speed on into the future and goodness, and either into a very, this is either movement for an individual into this very settled, sophisticated, professional, just settled, strong energy, or it could be the other part of this equation coming in. One way or the other, it feels good. So let's pull that together. What I feel like that is saying, I'm going to ask Spirit to help. Because I'm asking about that Two of Swords too. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back in fear. These messages kind of are overlapping over and over again, but in different ways and for different scenarios today. But it's the same energy. Don't look back. Don't have regrets. Don't live in fear. Move forward. Things are going to change quickly. Stand in your power. Know your strength. Know that you have got all of it going on right now. Every last bit of everything you need, you've got within you. Everything you need is within you. Don't forget that. Everything you need is within you. You can be the playful, fun, sassy person. You can be the professional, settled pillar of strength. And that is everything you will attract. Once you understand who you are, everything else will fall into place. Because you're not looking for outside validation. And that's the message that I just got. Spirit's talking to you. Once you know your worth and stop looking for exterior or external validation, all things fall into place in a very settled way. It's like it's like the puzzle pieces just whoosh, settle and click. All right. I love it. This is great. All right. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. And I hope you know how perfect your soul is. And even if your life is not where you want it to be, you can get it there. One step at a time. All right, everybody. Be well. Take care. Bye.